Welcome back to MegaWorld Argentina, where football is religion. And no one takes it more seriously than Forbex, the largest producer of artificial turf in South America.
You can see the product is strong and stable.
Forbex has been making synthetic grass for every imaginable sport for the past 20 years. That's a lot of turf. There's 6 kilograms of fiber on each one of these spools, and they'll go through 12 tons of the synthetic thread to make a full-size football field. While Forbex provides unique surfaces to keep athletes on the move, let's head back to Buenos Aires and a company that designs custom-made robots to keep products on the move. When YPF, Argentina's oil and lubricant giant, needed help moving inventory, they called on Manipul. Manipul comes up with automated solutions to keep companies moving.
We specialize in engineering, construction, and assembly of industrial projects.
It's a complicated dance at this distribution center, as more than 15,000 barrels of oil are on the move every hour. There's only one thing missing: people.
The idea to implement an automated warehouse is useful for any company in keeping its stored elements organized. It allows for fluidity and tracking. These machines are what we call AGV, Automated Guided Vehicles.
The automated vehicles coast through the warehouse with a top speed of 10 kilometers an hour.
El sistema se llama filo guiado, el tipo de comunicación.
The system is fiber optic guided. It's a type of communication. There is a wire that generates a magnetic field which is decoded. That lets each vehicle know where it is.
Every pallet in the warehouse has a barcode. That's how the vehicles recognize what they're picking up and where they need to take it. They're also pretty good at recognizing what objects to avoid.
A nivel de seguridad, tiene 3 ultrasonidos.
For safety, it senses with 3 ultrasounds that will halt the system upon detecting any presence. If the 3 ultrasounds fail, there is a last safety resort. The benefit of this system, besides increased productivity, is to keep track of all the operations done by the warehouse.
This so-called smart warehouse works on many levels, 8 to be exact.
Este es un sistema de almacenamiento automático.
This is an automated system for storage. It utilizes 3 high-speed and heavy-duty stacker cranes.
The cranes move in and up at 8 kilometers an hour. That might not seem fast, but try driving a forklift truck through a tunnel at that speed with mere centimeters of clearance. Manipul systems are designed to simplify some very intricate assembly line work.
In Argentina, we have installed a variety of automated warehouses, not only for the oil and gas industry, but also for the food and automotive industry.
And at this Mercedes-Benz plant, Manipul has developed a sophisticated conveyor system to keep things moving.
The transportation system is basically a conveyor.
They call it a spider conveyor. Powered by an electric motor, the system is completely self-sufficient. It uses what's called a vision sensor system that essentially guides it around the plant. It all starts here before the van even leaves the body shop. An RF transmitter picks up its marching orders from the main computer. A scanned barcode lets the entire system know how long the van needs to stop at each workstation. It all depends on the options order.
This is a radio frequency device. This antenna reads the data into the radio frequency device.
Once the data is loaded, it's up and away. The 180-minute journey around the assembly plant is specific for each vehicle.
These pins connect the spider to the master points which support the unit. This is very important, and it has to be perfectly calibrated in all 4 points that support the vehicle, which weighs between 700 and 1,000 kilos.
What's unique about this system is the changes in elevation. The overhead carriers not only move on the tracks, but the tracks move up and down, and it's essential they line up exactly.
The job of this elevator is to transfer the framework from the underground work zone to the next production line.
If the tracks don't lock into position correctly, the system will grind to a halt. This transfer happens every 8 minutes. Back on the lower level, it's time to add some extra heavy components. Manipul has come up with some mechanical help for that too.
Lo que tenemos acá es, nosotros lo llamamos.
We call this device the air cushion. It transports the powertrain unit to the vehicle.
It works just like a hovercraft. Sliding on a cushion of air, it's able to lift not only the engine, but also the entire drivetrain into position. At 650 kilos, there is no way these men could even attempt to lift it themselves. Notice how clean the floor is? Any dirt or debris will hamper the air cushion's ability to glide and lift properly.
A full cycle of the entire process takes about 6 minutes.
This van is pretty much at the end of the assembly line. In exactly 8 minutes, another van will leave the line thanks to man and machine working together in perfect harmony. Time for a break when MegaWorld Argentina returns, getting the most out of grapes.
The color is very good in the skin. Because of that, we are harvesting now.